Hello and welcome to this afternoon taste challenge. We have two blended Scotch whiskey. One is famous, or in some people's minds, infamous. Okay, Grant's, William Grant and Sons, Grant's Triple Wood, formerly called Family Reserve. I have the Family Reserve bottle. Introduced 1887 from Benshire, Scotland. Grant's Family Reserve has been crafted for five generations to create a rich and complex Scotch whiskey with depth and character, they say. 5 generations. 1887 says distilled, matured, and blended in Scotland. Glenfiddich, Standfast. All right, well, I'm not going to, there's not much else to say about it. It's a big bottle. I got it for $21.99. Pretty sure that was the price. I see it's now $23.99. Now, here's a liter over here. Oh, young Mr. Jazz. Hey, Ron, happy 4th. What are you celebrating about the United States of America today? Good question. It's hard to get excited this year, and really, there's so many problems. You almost question. Well, you question a lot of it. Okay, anyway, a lot of the independence celebration you have to take into question. But here is imported Inver House. I heard Daniel Newman on his channel, Daniel J. Newman, he was calling it Inver House, but it's N-I-N, Inver House, green plaid, very rare Scotch whiskey, introduced in 1961, November 1961. Rare, well, I can get it at Dorgnax. It's rare in my town, in my parish. It's not sold in this parish. We don't have counties in Louisiana, we have parishes. So sometimes when I say parish, people will ask me, why are you talking about a church? There's a castle, aged 3 years. So we got an age statement. Imported by and bottled for Barton Import, Chicago, Illinois. I don't know if I put the age statement in the description, but it is aged 3 years. I may have forgotten to do that. Strange thing about Inver House is it's handled by Sazerac. All right. And but is it actually owned by them? This is a question because I was looking at the website here. Now let's see, Grant's Triple Wood, aged in 3 distinct woods for a smoother taste. We mature Grant's. It says many whiskeys, didn't say most, but it says many whiskeys take their flavor from just one cask. But we mature Grant's Triple Wood in 3 different types of wood. So I call it Triple Wood. They changed the label a little bit too. Actually quite a bit. But you can look on the website. I put a link. Virgin oak cask provides spicy robustness. American oak lends subtle vanilla smoothness, and bourbon refill offers brown sugar sweetness, resulting in a smoother, richer, mellower taste. Formerly Family Reserve. And then they got the tasting and aroma notes. I haven't been too impressed with it the first 3 opportunities. 1 solo review and 2 taste challenges. But maybe it'll improve. You know, I'm open-minded about these things. Try to be open-minded about everything, really. Inver House Distillers. It says Moffat Distillery, Lancashire, Scotland, United Kingdom. It says on their website, Inver House Distillers established in 1964 as a subsidiary of the American company Pub Liquor Industries. Pub Liquor. In the 1970s, the Scotch whiskey industry faced competition from other spirit categories, and coupled with the death of its American chairman, Pub Liquor Industries did not focus its business interests in Scottish subsidiaries. As a result of this, the malt and grain distilleries at the Scottish site in Airdrie became surplus to requirements and were closed in 1985 and 86. Interesting. The substantial warehousing, blending, and office facilities all remained, and so to this day, as do the state-of-the-art gin, vodka, and cream production facilities. So it's saying they closed their malt and grain distilleries. However, Following the takeover by the management team in 1988 and the revival of the Scotch whiskey industry, Inverhouse distillers purchased 5 highly regarded malt distilleries over a period of 9 years. So they started bringing back malt distilleries. Since then, Inverhouse has gone from strength to strength in its commitment to a worldwide market. This continued commitment was recognized in 1992 with the granting of the Queen's Award for Export Achievement, the Queen's Award. In October 2001, Inverhouse entered a new chapter when it was purchased by Pacific Spirit United Kingdom Limited, now International Beverage Holdings Limited, Interbev, the international arm of Asia's leading drinks business, the Thai Beverage Public Limited. So now it's owned by a Thai company. Ain't the only Scottish whiskey company owned by Asian companies, Thai. Now they got a huge portfolio, but they don't mention the Inverhouse Green Plaid on it. I guess it's for U.S. export only, and I don't know why they're not showing it on their website. The beers they make are Arca, Chang, everybody's heard of Chang, Thai beer, Fetter Brow, Thai spirits, Freya, Mekong, Crown 99, Royal Legend, Hong Thong, Blend 285, and Meridian. I don't know what Scotch whiskey, I don't know what Thai whiskey tastes like, you know. Single malt Scotch whiskeys from this company, Ancock, Ball Blair, Old Pulteney, and Speyburn. Blended Scotch whiskeys, Caddo's, Hankey Bannister, and MacArthur's. And it goes on and on. You know, on and on. Can't read all that. No one wants to hear all that. But this is an actual company, is the point I'm trying to make. It's not some little made-up thing. Okay. But this is a taste challenge, not a history of Scotch whiskey company buyouts. But Clan MacGregor's still family owned. All right. Pub Liquor Spirits is gone. I guess they just got bought up, you know. But I said Clan MacGregor, that's William Grant. I'm going to get to that one last because I'm going to do William Grant versus Clan MacGregor, which is a William Grant brand, which is cheap, but to me it's better than this from my recollection. So Grant's, I wrote Grant's at the bottom. Makes sense. This is for tomorrow. You say, what happened Sunday? Sunday's going to be for Monday. You say, what about Monday? I'm not going to feel like doing it Monday. I knew ahead of time I'm not going to feel like doing it, a taste challenge on Monday, so I may as well preempt it. If I do super inclusive Saturday, which is up in the air at this point at 7 Eastern, but people might be interested. They always seem interested in joining, you know. I don't know about on Independence Day, July 4th, but this year, 2020, there may be a lot of people wanting to join. Since their celebration consists of sitting at home doing nothing. There you go. Nice metal cap. Nice bottle too. Ribbed side. You can grab it. Gives you some surface area to grab. Pretty bottle. Pretty everything. But I haven't found the taste to be too pretty. But let's go to Inverhouse. Got this liter bottle. Dorgnats, which is a store in Metairie, Louisiana. Yikes. That's too much. It's not that I'm worried about drinking too much per se. It's I don't want to waste it. You know, I want to have it for utilization. You got to go back. I know I'm wasting some of it pouring it. I guess it's a foolish thing I'm doing. I think it was $11.99 for this liter. $11.99 for the liter. Not bad, eh? Well, I just spilt a little bit. These glasses are really nice for pouring into, you know? Not really designed for pouring out of. Smell like water. Okay. It's a pretty nice label, and they hadn't really changed the label. If you look at some old advertisements from the early 1960s, same looking bottle. I made a bigger mess than I thought. I'm sorry about this. Thought it was really going to work out so nice. Okay, so now can we get this done? Now can we get this done? Beer Hound says, how do, Ronaroo? Well, I'm fine, Mr. Bill Beer Hound in California, and I watch his videos a lot. He does some really good videos. He has a good format. He doesn't do all this fancy pants stuff. He just say, this is the video, this is the review, kind of like I do. This is the video. Here's the score. Here's the reasoning behind the score. I like that approach. Okay. Gold. So the appearance, honestly, I wasted a lot of time with this. I should have just filled this, but I didn't want to drink that much. You say, yeah, it's 4th of July, man. It's Independence Day. Time to get busted up. Time to go crazy and drink, man. Yeah, but I'm not really into all that. I'll tell you the truth. I know you're saying you're into all that nerdy tasting. You know, let's do a review. Oh, it's got a subtle interaction of the malts. I know I am into that. Okay, I'll admit it. I learned from the best from reviewers like you, bro. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see here, $11.99. Might have been $10.99, but I'm pretty sure it's $11.99 divided by 1,000 times 1,750. $20.98. The price difference for these two isn't much, but actually it is, because see, the grants would be a lot higher if you get to $7.50. I don't know why. I wouldn't pay $15.99 for it. I can get the Inver House for $11.99 a liter, $11.99 a liter. Ain't no way I'm paying $15.99 for grants. You might, I won't. You got your Crocodile Dundee knife with you? No. Happy Independence Day, Ron. Happy Independence Day to you, Beer Hound. Okay. I did add Beer Hound to Alcohol Legs on Facebook. I wouldn't say pressured him to join. I encouraged him to join, but he didn't stay in it. I guess, well, that's not really for everybody. You know, Alcohol Legs is a beer, wine, and liquor group we have on Facebook. But some people just, they join it and then they quit. They find it so dull, you know, like, oh, wow, look, he's drinking this beer. Oh, look, she's drinking that wine. Oh, look, he's drinking that whiskey. I can understand a person not wanting to be a member of that. I'm a member of other beer groups on Facebook, but I don't really look at what they post. It's the truth. I admit it. I just do it because I'm friends with them and I don't want to be rude and, you know, quit. Just out of a courtesy, you know, I stay. But I did create Alcohol Legs to be kind of like a real mellow and mild, sort of like a laid back group with no troublemakers in it. And it's worked out great for the last 3 or 4 years. We haven't really had any problems with any troublemakers. Everybody's having a good time over there, you know, and I'll check in and look at what people are posting. It's pretty nice, you know. I love Alcohol Legs, straight to the point, no BS, says Johnny Tactical. Just blowing the froth off a few, says Ronald Sutton. Good, good. Oh, Johnny, you're a member of Alcohol Legs, but you might use a different name in Facebook. A lot of people I talk to, they use one name in Google, one name on YouTube, one name on Facebook. And they'll say, don't you remember me? I'm Mimi Guy on YouTube, and I'm Jerry, Jerry Garcia Robles on Facebook. And I said, I can't keep up with all that. Everybody using these aliases, And then some people like Jean-Pierre, I don't have to remember because he used the same name everywhere. John and Neely, same name everywhere. John and Neely, John and Neely, John and Neely. See, it's easy. This smells pretty dull, like just some grain dough, so to speak, but more grain, like harsh grain whiskey. Doesn't smell bad. Just doesn't smell like much. Over here, this is a louder nose, And what is the louder nose? I think it's the Grants. Don't know. Just think. When I had Inver House, I was not exactly impressed. It was okay. You could tolerate it. You and David remind me of Laurel and Hardy, laughing out loud. Yeah, Laurel and Hardy. He called me today, was talking about him driving. He had to go drive somewhere, and he was way on the other side of the lake. And I said, okay. And he was talking about he might want to get together and do some reviews. And then I said, well, look, I'm eating. I'm trying to eat. And then I wanted to listen to these beer reviews while I was eating. But I really don't like to talk on the phone while I'm eating anyway. It's kind of so. And then I went lay down, take a little nap. And then I tried to call him back. And then he called me back. I see I missed a call. And then I've already called him twice and left a message. So I just give up. I don't know what happened. He'll probably call me back and say, I didn't get those calls. Oh, wait, look. I'll say, yeah, well, wait, look. This one's milder. Did I feel like doing beer reviews today? Yeah, kind of. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I should today, though. It's a holiday. Maybe tomorrow. Something. I know John and Nilly's doing Stout Sunday. I might bring that Boulevard Whiskey Barrel Stout. I got to do some research on it. We did a review at his house, but I don't know anything about it. I want to do some research. I like it when you and David review together. It's quite comical. Thank you. We're not trying to be comical, though. We're not trying to be funny. Some people say we don't get along, like it's tense and we don't get along. But that isn't true at all. We don't agree all the time because we don't agree all the time on the beer or the whiskey. It's no drama. It's just how can you expect two people to review everything and they have to totally agree? That doesn't make any sense. Why even have a duo review? Just do it yourself. That is some cereal brains. That's what makes it funny when you don't get along. He's laughing about it. Oh man, this thing is just. It is gay. It is. Ugh. Come on. I got to get some of the expensive grants, like the 18-year age and the 25-year age, because this regular one with the no age statement, and it's 3 years. I can't say it is, but it is. But whoa, that is so abrasive. Ooh, is it the most abrasive scotch I ever had? Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but I could get. I can get Highland Mist for $6.49 a bottle. $6.49 a bottle. Highland Mist, age 3 years. I think it's smoother than the Grants. Cheers, man, says Cora. Hey, Cora. Yeah. I don't know about the yucky. It's just harsh. It's I don't think it's designed for sipping. No way. It's designed for making cocktails. I don't know, whiskey sour or whatever they make, whatever people make with cocktails. An old fashioned. What I don't know what people make with scotch. I don't know anything about cocktails. There's a radio show comes on in New Orleans every week. Tales of the Cocktail. That's all they talk about. There's a Sazerac house in New Orleans, Sazerac house. It's a house dedicated to Sazerac cocktails. Well, any kind of cocktail. They're the people that import the Inver house. You said, no, it's Barton Imports. You put it down below. I know, but Sazerac owns Barton. I don't know anything about cocktails. I try them. When I go over there, I try the Sazerac made with the herb saint and all that. It tastes good. No, I mean, all of it tastes good. I just don't. You know what cocktails I drink? The pre-mixed canned cocktails, usually made with beer, some with liquor. You say, oh my goodness, pre-mixed canned cocktails, give me a break. Those are the worst. Man, give me a break. Be that as it may, they taste pretty good to me. No, it's rare to see you cringe like that. It's rare. Yeah, I know, right? With beer, I never be like, ooh. I don't know. When I drank that Four Loko, though, I deleted the video. I said, I'm not doing this. The Four Loko sour apple. I don't want this channel to be like, I don't know. I might go buy another can, but it's too strong. It should not be 14% alcohol. No beer should be 38. I'm sorry, 28 proof. 28 proof for a beer. That's a liqueur. That's something made with vodka or, it's just, I don't know why people would drink that. Besides being just a burnout alcoholic. To be fair to Four Loko, though, the serving size is 5 ounces. I suppose if you bought a can and shared it with 4 people and you had a 5-ounce serving like this, it might not be so bad. But who's buying those 23.5-ounce cans and sharing them? I just don't think it's happening. I just don't think that's what people are doing. And I don't think they're even Four Loko is pure gas chemicals. Yeah, I did the Four Loko goal and I made a terrible mistake and drank the whole can. And I knew I had watched the Super Bowl, but I couldn't remember it. I could remember some of it. But I felt bad the next day, like my body hurt. You say, oh, it's a hangover. No, I don't think so. It's just my bones hurt or something. I say, this is not good. This is not good to drink. It's not good to drink. So I never did another review except for the green apple, which I deleted. I didn't even post it. I deleted it off the camera. I didn't want to. This is the Inver house. Okay, this is it. This is it. Enough jibber jabber. Harsh. Strong. Not smooth. Not afraid. She knows him. Woo. Oh, Grants. Y'all got to get it together, baby. And when I said that to that store manager yesterday, he said, Grants. His reaction, I said, woo, it was so funny. He ain't a drinker anyway. He's just remarking off of what he hears people talking about because or what he sees selling, or where he puts it on the liquor shelves because he don't drink. He does not drink liquor. You can pick up some grain alcohol in this one, though. You can pick it up. You say, you mean it tastes like rubbing alcohol? A little bit. But you can also pick up some bread dough. That's not coming from grain alcohol. It's coming from malt whiskey, single malt. I'm not about to get on here talking about how great this is. $11.99 a liter. That's about as high as it needs to be. I guess in some states it may be higher. Louisiana tends to be unusually cheap for liquor. Not so much for beer, but for liquor. I don't know why. Well, the green Plaid is clearly better. It's just better. It's smoother. It's not harsh, particularly. It has a nicer doughy flavor. It's cheaper. It's just the winner. Sorry, Grants. You're family owned, but you ain't been doing so well so far. And guess what? That's not my problem. This is very doughy. You know, like I think when I drank Inver House on its own, it didn't taste doughy. It tasted kind of harsh. But in competition with the Grants, it tastes smooth and kind of doughy, kind of single malty. Amazing. Oh, well, I finished it. I should have never tried to pour it back in the bottle. All I did was waste time and liquor. But I still have about 50% left. The Grants, I have most of that left. Thomas Metal. Oh, look. Hey, Thomas Metal 75. Thanks for joining Wildcard Wednesday on Wednesday. I missed you on Fandango Friday, but that's fine. But I wish you would have joined. But now if I do tonight, if I do, what you call that? Super Inclusive Saturday for an hour, you can join. Of course, he's always welcome to join. Scotch isn't 4th of July liquor in the U.S., but happy 4th regardless. Right. Scotch is not Independence Day liquor. Maybe if you're in Scotland, but they're not independent. They're self-governing British country. I can show. Put Grants in a tomb and topple its statue, says Ronald. Yeah, right? Oh, Grants, what have you done to me? I had a chance to go to Grant's tomb in New York City, but I never made it. It's right there by the Hudson River somewhere. It's a national park. Don't get me started on these statues things because I'll flip out, go berserk, you know. Try to keep this video nice. Hams today. So, yeah, they're talking about ham. All right, so, man, I don't mean Grant's is terrible, but it is just crazily loud. It's like somebody you know, like this lady down the street. She's so loud. Like I'm walking down the street talking on the phone. I'm obviously on the phone. Happy birthday, America! Happy birthday, America! I'm like, why are you so loud? Why are you gonna be so loud for the last 80 years of your life? And you're 80. You know what I'm saying? Driving down the street and she sees you walking now. I see you. You're waving at me. But she goes still honk the horn. Bam, bam. It's like, I see you. Why are you honking the horn? I'm looking at your face. You don't need to alert me that you're driving. I'm looking at you. I don't know. The Grants reminds me of that. The Grants is like, hey, where's Scotch? Drink us. It's like, okay, I get it. You're a Scotch. And you're a little loud. Ha ha. Oh, man. You can pick up the grains, boy, can you? Of course you can pick them up. They're in your face. Of course, all-American boy. He's an all-American boy. What do you think? Of course he's going to drink hams. He's an all-American boy. Of course he's going to drink the hams. Why would you not be drinking the hams? He's all-American. I'm going to make a tonic soon. Oh, that's American. A Tito's tonic from Texas. Good old Texas. I've been to Texas, of course, many times. I meant to say I never had Tito's. I've never been to Texas. I live 3 hours from Texas. I'm 206 miles east of Texas. Grants. You have got a nerve being all loud by me. Do I see a lot of people buying it? No. Do I ever hear people talking about it? No. Did I ever hear anybody brag on it? Yeah. Actually, the one who got me interested in it was James P. Madonna. He really likes grants. Can't explain it. He likes it. He was talking about it so many times. And Glenn Silver, which I never had Glenn Silver. But grants to me, you've been making this whiskey for 133 years and you got a lot of work to do. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm going to call it Grants. Oh, how do I feel shamed? That says the other whiskey. This says Grants. Oh, let's delete this video. We'll pretend it never happened. So, just kidding. What do I do now? I was talking about, let's see. Hey, how about those Redskins? Oh, I don't know what to do. You mean to tell me after all of this production and this stunting and fronting and making a big scene about grants, I thought it was did I make a mistake? Did I pour the wrong thing? I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. Why you do this to me, damn? Why you do this to me, Demi? This is my home, and I'm going to stay here. Shut up! There is only one. All right. You're not my mother. Anyway. Oh, man. I'm scared now. Down goes Frazier. I feel like Joe Frazier. I feel like I've been beaten up. I got hit so hard I went up instead of down. I feel like Joe Frazier getting beat up by George Foreman. He hit the guy so hard he went up. He didn't go down. All right. Ouch. Wow. Well, I don't know, man. I ain't going to sit here and drink 2 glasses of scotch interchangeably again and again and again and on until the break of dawn. I'm just going to say I got it wrong. What can I say? Inver House, what did you do to me? It was you back in the bottle. I'm trying to see. Oh, that's great. This is madness. I feel like the girl on post. What's happening? Well, makes me so angry. Okay, that's it. I gotta let it go. Now I got a lot of thinking to do, so I got to get off the air now because I'm really confused. I'm more dazed and confused than Led Zeppelin. Look. I don't know. What's coming up? So let's see if I can redeem this fiasco. Highland Mist. Oh, well, sorry to say, but Highland Mist isn't going to exactly bring in the up the quality. But man, I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. I mean, I got it wrong. I thought this was like a slam dunk. I was more confident today, right now, than Mike Tyson was when he fought Buster Douglas, and I'm serious about that. That's how overconfident I was, scarily overconfident. Now, I don't know what to do. Y'all want to see a single malt that I bought? Anybody want to see a single malt that I bought? People are like, hell no, we want to get. All right, I'm sorry, I apologize. All right, well, I did buy a single malt, and I'm bringing it in after the scotch is over. I'm just going to do a solo, and bring in different ones, different single malts to taste challenge it. You understand? So, oh man, I feel shaken, not stirred. I feel like I've been Plucked like a chicken, stewed like an oyster, you know. Shucked like corn. I don't know. It's just the way it works out. That's what they say on the radio. Some things will never change. All right, anyway. Well, it was bound to happen because I did so well with the Crown Royal. I was bragging like a braggart who brags that I only got it wrong once. And I was feeling so confident and bold. And so, I had so much swagger. I was so full of confidence and swagger. But yet, you know, pride comes before a fall. How the mighty have fallen. Well, I'm not mighty, so that doesn't even make sense. That's the end of it. I got to get out of here. So maybe the hat did it. A hat? I don't care. Lois, do you know what we're involved in here? I don't care. I got to get my hat.